Beta from Team 6, and this is our presentation for our final deliverable, that is for Sprint 5. We have added a ton of new features, and we have also we have actually changed the complete layout and the rover so that we can give a realistic feel to our project. So let us start with the user stories that we have finished. That is user story number 68, 69 and 70, which is to implement a UI for three different options for increasing the size of the wheel, increasing the arm size and also the rover height. So to begin with, let us select increasing the wheel size. We can increase and decrease the wheel size based on the comfort we have. We can also increase the arm size and decrease the arm size, and also we can increase the rover height and decrease the rover height. After that we have user story number 70 where user story number 79, where we can enable or disable preferences after we have selected so and so preferences. For example, let us select the wheel size to be something like this, and arm size to be something like this, and the rover height to be something like this. Once you select all these preferences, you simply have to go click this button where you disable the preferences, and your preferences are going to be selected. And after that we have user story number 84, where we can pick and drop objects. So all you have to do is simply move towards the object. So basically we have four camera angles which shows different parts of the rover with different angles, so which helps us making pick and drop easier comparatively. So once you go there, you just have to pick the object as you're seeing the object is being picked, and then simply once you reach your desired location, you simply have to go drop the object like you're seeing right now. So that is where I wanted to drop it, so I dropped the object. So the last user story that we're going to talk about is the motion of the rover. So from this angle it's going to look better. We have vertical motion like this, we have motion of the grippers like this, and after that we also have the movement of the claws, those grippers, and also we have the rotational motion of the grippers. And along with that we have, let me show you our burn down chart. Initially we had a rough start, but then we later managed to go with the flow, and we have managed to complete about 75% of the uh, goals that we have set for the sprint. And we were not able to complete with two user stories, that is to develop to have human beings in the store, so it's more like a dynamic element of the grocery store, and to know the current location of the rover, because we were having an issue with the time constraint, and we over exaggerated the amount of user stories that we could do in this particular sprint. So when it comes to the contribution of each of the team members, my contribution is basically the C# scripting for increasing and decreasing the body of the rover, the height of the rover, and also the motion of the rover in all the directions that we are seeing right now. And apart from this, chemistry contributed in creating the C# scripting for the rover arm and the rover wheel. And apart from that, Sri Rama had the contribution to create the movement in the arm, that is all the kind of movement that the arm is showing, the closing of the rotation of the arm, the closing and opening of the grip, and everything like that. Abhishek had the opportunity to create the complete grocery store layout, and also redesigning the complete rover to make it look more realistic. And when it comes to Srivalli actually enable the enable and disable preferences option, so that the the preferences can be selected and altered based on the requirement of the rover. And last, when it comes to Gautam had the opportunity to do the pick and place, that is creating an object, the sphere that we're looking at, to pick and place the object, to pick and place the sphere, so that it actually functions in a functioning environment. So that's it for our final presentation for this deliverable, and thank you.